Mike Steeley, everybody. Mike Steeley. How is everybody doing tonight? Well, I am about to change that. So, I feel like technology is making people dumber and dumber as time goes on. Case in point, I was looking at a video the other day and I was reading the comments section and somebody decided to comment, I wish I could unread or unwatch this video. So somebody comments back, I wish I could unread this comment. So they took offense to that and they decided to comment back, well, I wish I could unread this reply. So they decided to comment back, I wish I could unread this reply. This goes on for 45 fucking minutes until I finally interrupted and I said, I wish your fathers would unfuck your mothers so I didn't have to read this stupid conversation. Thank you. At least I'm not the only one. So, I had something really weird happen to me. Yoga pants ended up turning me into an atheist. Yep, don't get ahead of me, people. So, I'm sitting in the doctor's office about 2 weeks ago, and this very attractive woman comes walking in wearing yoga pants, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, God bless the man that invented yoga pants. And about 2 seconds later, an extremely fat woman comes walking in, and I was like, I was wrong, there is no God. This woman's waistband was so fucking tight, I thought her pussy was trying to commit suicide. So, as you saw, I'm a new comedian, and I go to a lot of open mics and drive all over the place. And I'm sitting in the drive-thru one night on my way home from an open mic, and I hear somebody screaming behind me, "Give me that fucking taco, bitch! I know you fucking got him!" You have my attention. So I'm sitting there, looking at my rearview mirror, and this gentleman is obviously drunk, because he's hanging out of the window, screaming at this poor girl, "Give me a fucking taco!" And I'm just standing there watching this unfold in my rearview mirror going, we're at Burger King right now. And that's not how you go about getting a taco. So, to top off my weird night, I leave the drive-thru and I'm driving down the road, and a cop pulls me over. Now, mind you, I do not drink. Cop pulls me over, comes up to the car, and he lets himself wide open for this one. He walks up to me and goes, "Do you know why I pulled you over this evening?" I looked at him and I said, "It's because I'm black, isn't it?" He did not find it that funny. So he says, "I suspect you've been drinking this evening. You've been swerving back and forth in your lane." So he pulls out a pen and he's moving the pen back and forth. And he goes, "Now, I want you to follow the pen." Okay, simple enough. I'm watching the pen and he goes, "Now, I want you to follow the pen with your eyes." Again, simple enough. I'm watching the pen go back and forth and he looks at me and he tries pulling like a Jedi mind trick. And I got really confused as he goes, "You're moving your eyes. You're moving the fucking pen." Again, he didn't find it that funny. I started getting pretty fucking scared at this point because, ladies and gentlemen, I'm 6'2", 210 pounds, but I like to think I'm tough, but I am not prison tough. Some big motherfucker comes walking up to me in the yard and goes, "I am going to fuck you." My toughest reply is going to be, "Make it quick." So I'm not a graceful person. One thing I've come to accept the fact is I am not graceful. And I did that thing the other day. I pulled my phone out of my pocket to answer a phone call, and I dropped it. And I went to catch it, but I just ended up slapping it to the ground faster. And I did it in public, so everybody's just staring at me like I'm an asshole. And I just kind of stared at it and contemplated the choices I made in my life. So, this may be a bit of a controversial subject, but I got into an argument with somebody over Bill Cosby recently. Having a conversation about the fucked up things he did. Some lady comes walking up to me, no idea who she is, and she goes, "Well, I think that he's an innocent man and that all these women are victimizing an innocent man." I looked at her and said, "The fact that you do not see the irony in that situation scares the ever-loving shit out of you." She turns and looks at me again, "Well, I think he's innocent." And I said, "If you're that gullible, I know a few people who would like to buy you a drink." So, one time, I went into the city when I was about 16 years old, 27. When I was about 16 years old, I went into the city to buy a fake ID. I used to go to a lot of concerts and stuff. I couldn't get in because I was underage. Well, me and my girlfriend decided to go into the city. Grew up in New York City. We decided to go into Manhattan, and I looked all day long for a fake ID. Could not find one anywhere. Nobody was selling. Well, out of nowhere, we're approached by a guy who can only be described as a gentleman who looks like a black Gary Busey who just survived a house fire. And he walks up to me and says, "Hey guys, I got some fake IDs here. You guys want to buy them?" And one of the IDs he pulled out looked almost, it was uncanny. It was almost exactly like my ex-girlfriend. So we're like, all right. So we walked down the side alley to do some business, and the guy started acting really sketchy. So I'm thinking to myself, all right, we should get the fuck out of here. I think this guy's gonna rip us off. So as we're walking away, the guy got pissed off, and he's walking alongside and getting in my face going, you wasted my fucking time, bro? You wasted my fucking time, bro? And I finally got pissed off and snapped. I was like, dude, you're fucking homeless. You have nothing but time. What the fuck could you possibly wait for? Yelling your manifesto like the cat behind the gas station? I'm pretty sure Mr. Sprinkles can wait. I think that's it for me, guys. Oh, actually, I got one more joke for you. So, anybody here afraid of spiders? Alright, so I guess you guys will relate to this story. I am fucking terrified of spiders. And me and my buddy were sitting around the other day, and a spider got into my house. This particular spider was so big, I didn't even see it at first. I heard it walking across the floor. I turned around and I started to freak the fuck out because I made eye contact with this fucking thing. And my buddy's like, dude, what's the big fucking deal? I was like, it's wearing my shoes. Yeah, he's still there. I make him pay rent. His name's Greg. Pretty cool guy. He wants to be a lawyer. So I guess I'll leave you guys with this. I really thought it over after meeting Greg. And I was thinking to myself, you know what? I would like to be reincarnated as a spider if I ever came back. And the reason is because it's probably the only time in my life I would ever hear, oh my God, it's huge. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
That's how you do it your first time. Mike Steeley, everybody. Either you brought everybody